field so far.
Pulling down on the head is Tobier. Now Molinaro does a little snapping of his own. Underhook throw by there by Tobier. Nothing doing. Pop snap there by Molinaro. Good left foot lead here. One of the best left-handed high crotches in the world there, Frank has. Underhook again. He's dangerous with that lefty hook there. Brock Hyatt, I'm scared of it. I'm not gonna lie to you. 2-on-1 here for Tobier. Good
And
defense.
as we close in the minute, I was going to say, usually a minute in, if nobody scored, somebody's going to be picking up a passivity call. And just as I started to mention it, the left hand goes up. Molinaro is confirmed for passivity.
Prognosticator of prognosticators, Brock Haidt.
I'm close to Punxsutawney, so originally not too far away.
Lefty hook again there by Tobier. He's getting deep in there with that hook. He's moving Frank. And one of the things about it, too, is he's taking Frank out of his stance a little bit more than I'm sure he'd like. Good whip by, throw by. Elbow pass to an ankle pick.
And passivity again. This time, Molinaro goes on a 30-second shot clock. He has 30 seconds to create a scoring action. Otherwise, he'll pick up a caution, and 1 point will go to Tobier.
His lefty high crotch comes a lot of times off of a collar tie. He hasn't been able to get his hands in place. Every time he does, Tobier turns it into either an underhook, a 2-on-1. He turns it into his own scoring technique.
4, 3, 2, 1, 30.
And Tobier knew where he was at in the shot clock, just holding that out, blocking off. He wants to pick up that point and put the caution against Molinaro.
So it'll be 1-0 in favor of Tobier from Cuba. Club to the head there by Frankie. Single leg attempt there by Molinaro. Tobier defends with a front headlock. Good defense there by Molinaro. He's got a good wizard position here by Tobier. Seatbelt position, that's the position I was trying to think of. Good exchange there for no points.
And whenever the guy's going head pinch there, you look for the guy reaching to catch the far knee as he's trying to expose through. That kind of gives you a little bit of a counterbalance.
Mm-hmm. Takes a little bit of the torque off the neck there, too. So there's about 10 seconds left in the first period. Good single leg here. Let's see if he can finish with short time on the clock. Whizzer again by Tobier. He has a really nasty crank on that head to finish it up. Molinaro is down 1-0 going into the second period. This is up a weight for Frank Molinaro as well. I mean, usually he competes at 65K, going up to 70. It's not like he looks very undersized, but certainly he's not the biggest guy in the field.
And you see a lot of guys here at the Pan Am Championships wrestling out of the weight class. Cuba's wrestled their whole team up. Bonnie Rodriguez the whole way up at 65. Lopez at 86, and Salas Perez up at 97, which they fared pretty well today.
Yeah, they did all right.
Up there at 86 and 97. We're going to see them later in the championship bouts. Back to action here. Molinaro, strong left side collar tie. And he likes to pull that collar, look for that high crotch coming.
Yeah. So, again, his job right now is to find a way to get to that righty collar tie to get to that lefty high crotch. Digs in there for – see, again, every time he digs in for that righty collar tie, Tobier does a real good job of either turning it into an underhook or turning it into a 2-on-1. Good pull position there by Tobier. So, about 2 minutes left in the bout. We've got 1 point on the board. You're at the 2016 Pan Am Championships, Frisco, Texas. Watching live on Flow Wrestling. My name is Mike Malanconico. I'm joined by Brock Height.
And the thing that's kind of crazy here, Molinaro down by 1. Tobert holding such good position that and I couldn't see what the discussion there was about, but Tobert holding the position, you could almost see Molinaro going back on the shot clock again.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just by positioning with Tobert.
There's that lefty high C. Switches to a double. He's going to get 4 off of it because he did go to an elbow. 4 confirmed. So he drops to an elbow. That's a great technique there. Okay. We saw it a little while ago on your mat. A guy skied him with a double leg and only gets 2. Man, if you're going to get somebody off the mat, you had better score 4 off of it, okay, for your efforts.
And here, Frank Molinaro going that figure 4 leg ride on the left side. Really effective with it in the collegiate ranks. And it, wasn't able to get any pressure to get the hip turn. He kind of ran out of real estate that he was going to be hipping over. The action would have went out of bounds. And at this point, he kind of knows that he wants to kill some time. Yeah,
again, the one thing we've talked about a couple times in these championship bouts is you can't shut it down. You have to kind of, in no uncertain terms, dance with who brung you, right? The reason that you are up by 3 right now with a 4-point technique is because he's been really burning it to hand fight for that high crotch. Now, if he starts shutting it down now, granted, it's going to take a whole heck of a lot for Tobert to win this bout because it'll take 2 takedowns.
And passivity asked for, it's going to be confirmed. Oh. So there's a 30-second shot clock. It's going to run out at 52.
Mm-hmm. Right-handed high crotch there. He does have a head pinch, too. He's got great technique off of this short offense position. I don't know if he really wants to put himself in any danger.
Absolutely not. You ride this 30 seconds out, you take a 2-point advantage with a 4-point maneuver with 8 seconds left.
Right. That is a position that now, again, we talked a couple times during the broadcast about not changing your tactics just because you're on a shot clock. That position itself is so dominant, especially in a freestyle match.
2, 1.
And we have some time here. Tobert
caught him in the face.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
So the shot clock violation goes up 1 point on the board for Tobert.
Mm-hmm.
But still, he needs more than a 2-point takedown with the 4-pointer.
Okay, now they're going to give it caution in 1. Score will be 4-2, 4 seconds left.
And that
should do it. All right, you got to start the time.
And that'll do it. Frank Molinaro, 3rd title for the Americans here in Frisco. Joining Hayes Winkle and Coleman Scott, Frank Molinaro, your 2016 Pan Am Continental Champion at 70 kilograms. And again, I'm going to